Good morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California, welcoming you to our meditation. And as Ernest Holmes always started by saying, there's a power for good in the universe and you can use it. And that's what we're using during this. These are the meditations about the lily and the lotus. And the lily is Buddha and the lotus, the lily is Jesus and the lotus is Buddha. So as we begin these meditations, I invite you to go back to our YouTube channel and look at the previous ones, and then also get a pen and paper sometimes. And if you would like more information on this, because there are steps in this, please write me at Center for Spiritual Living Pleasant Valley at gmail.com, and I will send you all the different steps in writing. I would be happy to have you involved in this. This is like a month-long meditation series because we're going to be ending on a soul day. And as the great masters of the Buddha and the millenniums long ago created abundant life and an abundant lifestyle, we're going to also recreate that. And when we come out of this, there are wonderful things that will evolve and awaken you to your inner shaman. So you'll be amazed at what you can do. And so one of the things we do is we meditate. And the best thing we're going to be doing is after meditation in the morning, or actually when you first get up in the morning, have pen and paper ready and ask questions. And I'll give you steps on how to talk to your inner voice, your inner soul voice, your inner wisdom today. At the end of this, we will be doing mandalas. And I will give you all the steps to do this and ideas to do this and the different three worlds to do this in: the spirit, the soul, soul, body, and mind. And in the body itself, the body and the mind, and then coming right down out into the manifestation of the body and the body of your affairs. So today, when I'm talking about mandalas, we're talking about the circle of life, how everything in life resembles a circle, including our eye prints, our fingerprints, that authentic fingerprint of God. There is no other fingerprint like yours, no other eye print like yours, no snowflake alike, no kernel of sand alike. They all have their own mandalas, their own circle of life. And I'll tell you a story really briefly. When I was a teen leader at teen camp, we spend days of going deeper with the kids. Part of being one of the counselors is that you do all the exercises with the teens. And so at the end of the camp, which is usually a week, you come together and you put down secretly the symbol that resembled what the week was like. And every single one of us, there were like 200 of us, did the circle of life. We all did circles, which means we were in the flow. We were in that one mind, that one presence, and it was pretty darn amazing. So when I talk about mandalas, we are reaffirming what we will be doing during the next month of meditation based on this book, The Lotus and the Lily, and I invite you to get the book too. So one of the daily things you'll be doing is the deep soul writing. It's a process that moves you quickly out of the thinking brain and into the heart, into the slower theta brain waves. In that theta energy level, you are in your right soul level. You exit the conscious mind and get in touch with the authentic self, your soul. No one is like you on this planet. You're able to activate the divine voice within, to allow the voice of that wisdom to come and reveal itself through your writing, through your thinking, through your beingness. So there are 7 steps in doing this. And again, if you email me at cslpleasantvalley@gmail.com, I will send you the steps by mail. today if you write me, even whenever you write me, and say, send me the steps on how to get into my soul writing and into the deepest levels of my theta brain waves. So I'm going to say them verbally right now, then we're going to go into a meditation. Step 1 is to set your intention and connect with your divine voice. Step 2 is to give that voice a name. Give it a name. Some people have a really hard time giving it a name. Many people don't have a name for their voice. When you connect, you can just say, Dear Soul Voice. And then that will be their name until another voice or another identity comes to you. So after going into meditation, you may simply write Dear Soul Voice or the voice that comes on your paper. And what is best to do is to do it in hand, by hand. You can do it on the computer, but we now know that cursive is very important. Writing is very important because it involves the whole body. It's body, mind, soul, heart, all working together. When you're doing this, you're embedding it into your soul. So I suggest you just write. You can scribble. It has no sense. It may make no sense to you whatsoever. The third step, that's the third step. And the fourth step is to activate all your 5 senses. 1, your vision is already automatically engaged because you're writing and watching it. 2nd, your brain is responsible for hearing and firing when you're writing in all of this glory. However, if you would like sound involved, you can do it in the quiet. Play sacred music. For your touch is already automatically engaged. Your sense of smell, if you want to enhance it, like candles. Put essential oils around you. Have flowers. Anything that makes you feel and smell right. That's what you should be doing. And then afterwards, drink a glass of water so that you are embodying it's a pure water, that you are embodying your wisdom and insights, and they're brought into the body at a cellular level. Step 5 is ask lots of open-ended questions while you're doing this, and look for questions that work. You'll know after a while what they are. And recognize the ones that don't work and eliminate them. Step 6, write fast without thinking or editing. And then just be grateful afterwards. And step 7 is after you have done all of this, say thank you to your voice. Thank you to what has been revealed because you were heard. Just already know that you are heard and that the things that you are being revealed are the highest and best for you. And again, I suggest you do it at the beginning of the day, before or after meditation, when your mind is ready. And revelations come this way at the beginning of the day. When they come this way at the beginning of the day, by the way, you will notice this is a rich opportunity to set your energetic set point for the day. You will become more fully awake, aware throughout the day, and after writing how many times after you have these ahas, when you can, write these ahas down, these heaven quakes down that come to you. You know, you can do a journey, you can do a journal or put it on paper of just the soul writing, and then you can also do the ahas when you have a heaven quake. It can happen to you, heaven quakes can happen when you're driving, when you're in the shower. Whatever you do, try and remember it and write them down when they come to you. During this time, be aware that I'm not a teacher. You are your own best teacher. You are having deep soul responses coming from your own soul. I don't know your soul's purpose. You are the only one that knows that. You're the only one that can unravel its information. All I am setting the soil for and planting the seeds for and toiling the soul for is for those seeds, I'm offering processes that will help activate your own spiritual inner knowing, your spiritual intelligence. Those answers will come, during this process will change your life. I guarantee you. So who are your teachers? They are you, most important, your soul, and life itself. along with our master teachers like Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, the saints and mystics who have reached that highest state of consciousness, what I call the divine union of the Christ consciousness, the loving consciousness. During this process, we're stepping back in time, standing on sacred soil, planting sacred seeds in that soil, and standing in their fully holy footprints for just a moment. From there, we will glimpse life as absolutely on that soul level and allow the profound teachings that interest you that are in your body, mind, and soul to reveal themselves. So in this moment, let us just go within now and just breathing and connect. Just connect. And know with me, right here and right now, in this moment, all the way up, being grounded in this third dimensional body, which you are here to experience all of its sensations in this circle of life. Feel that energy coming up, relaxing the knees now, the thighs, coming up to the root chakra between the legs and around the sit bone in the back, the ruby red root chakra, coming up into the sacral chakra, the beautiful, beautiful, below the belly button and above the root chakra, orange sacral chakra. Relaxing all the way in and around, breathing that energy in up into the solar plexus, above the belly button where we hold so much energy. Just breathing it all in. Green. Up in the heart chakra where the lily sits, the lotus sits. And in the lotus there can be even a divine being there. It could be the Buddha, the Christ, the Krishna, whatever it is, or just the beauty of the lotus in itself. Breathing that emerald green energy now up into the throat chakra, the divine blue chakra. Just relaxing the throat, opening the throat that works so hard to form the words that we speak, and going up into the jaw, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the eyes. Now going right up to the third eye, the intuitive eye that you came in with, connected, totally connected at the soft spot, as I say, at the top of your head. We came in knowing everything. Feel that energy now going up, 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 out the top of the crown chakra, surrounding you, all around you. Bottom from the front to the back, to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west. Just all around you in this bubble. And tomorrow, I'm asking you to bring a pad and paper, and we'll ask some of those questions. We'll have music for you to write with. Tomorrow, bring the oils and the flowers and the sweetness of life with you. And now I just ask you to call in someone or something. Your soul voice. It can be an absolute person from Just be open. Just be open to this experience. Be in alignment with the willingness. Allow the imagination to meet with the mystic that lies within and connects to the soul that came from the genes manifesting itself in and through and as you, and for that deity that we are a cell and a cell and a cell, as our Mother Earth is a cell and a cell and a cell, and the universe is a cell and a cell and a cell. Know that for it to experience all of itself, we must continue to be not carbon copies of anything or anyone else, but to show up in our own authentic fingerprint. Be grateful that we've chosen this human experience to learn how to live in the beauty of our Mother Earth. Not to be consumed by pain, but to create a life at the soul level. And we already know how to do that. We've just, in our humanness, in this density on earth, we've forgotten. And so our purpose on this earth is for us to reconnect. And when conditions are sufficient, the toiling of the soil, which we're doing now, and the planting of the seed is ready, there is a manifestation, said Buddha. And so in this right relationship with the oneness, in the beingness, and the openness and the willingness to align our lives when we are in alignment, we produce a condition of receptivity, and anything we need to help us complete our purpose in life will be supplied by the universe. Although the master teachers introduced us to different spiritual traditions, Buddha, Jesus, the Krishna, whoever it is, Ba'ula, they all said the same thing, taught us the same thing, revealed the same thing, and that is, we create a beautiful life by creating the fertile conditions. It's not by asking for anything. The fertility of the soul opens us up to manifest what we want. Not by focusing on what we want, instead placing our undivided attention on our connection with the vibrational presence of the divine within. And when that happens, that's when our lives change in that circle of life. For it is the natural order. Farmers tell us that planting a seed may take only a few seconds. The greatest value is in the preparation of the soil. The fertile fields produce the lush crops, and that's what we're doing right now. Preparing the soil to set the seeds. And together we're going to walk through these spiritual fields, pluck the weeds, remove the rocks, nourish our soil, our soul, with spiritual truths. And this whole system is leading up to a soul day. It will be a whole day leading up to building the soil. So one more time, I'm going to go over just briefly as we leave this meditation how to do deep soul writing, which is not journaling. It's beyond the thinking brain. It's into the theta waves, into the heart, into those slower theta brain waves. So here are the 7 steps, and that is best done after a meditation or when you're still drowsy as you wake up. So step 1 is set your intention to connect with the divine voice. Step 2 is give the voice a name. It may come with a voice, and if a name doesn't come, just say, "Dear voice." That's step 3. Step 4 is activate all the 5 sentences. Your vision is responsible for hearing and firing your writing in total silence. However, if you want to add sound, play sacred music. Your touch is in the automatic writing. You're activating a sense of smell. If wanted, for essential oils are around you, flowers, candles, anything that feels right. And then drink a glass of water after your soul writes. Your insights into that body at the cellular level. Step 5 is asking lots of open-ended questions. Look for questions and recognize the ones that work and the ones that don't. Step 6, write without editing or judging. And step 7 is be grateful and say thank you for you were heard. And again, I suggest you do that at the beginning of the day after meditation. Listening and being, and you will have even more revelations during the day. So I will see you in this process tomorrow. Namaste, peace out. I love each and every one of you. God is, write me if you can at cslpleasantvalley at gmail.org, not org, dot, gmail.com. Love you. Mwah! Have a blessed day.